Welcome back to Real Estate Mindset. Today's video is going to be absolutely bonkers. And my videos from here on out are only going to be even more bonkers, crazy, insane. Okay? It is what it is. Now, here's the thing, you guys. Now that home sales overall are plummeting across the nation, what we're going to start seeing now are price drops continue to spread as well across the nation. Now, obviously, not all metro areas are going to be hit the same way or at the same time, but nevertheless, there is no metro area that is immune to a correction or crash, and there is no metro area that is immune to recession, especially places like Austin that are tech heavy jobs and had mass migration that were getting those jobs. And here's the thing, you guys, there's no more guessing. We now have data from everywhere that is showing the trajectory of our housing market. But not only that, now we have data also warning of recession pretty much coming out of everywhere, right? So in turn, what that is doing, our next stage in the formula, if you've been watching my channel and my shows and my videos, is price cuts, right? We're now going to be experiencing massive price cuts the further we get into 2022. So the further you guys wait, the more homes will be cheaper as far as price. Don't get sold on interest rates. Always look at price. Used car salesmen sell payment, right? Used car salesmen sell payment. When I shop, I look at price. Price is much more important than interest rate. Remember that, guys, okay? Now, we're going to deep dive into an article right now that's titled, Home Sellers Are Lowering Their Prices at the Fastest Clip Since 2019. Now, real quick, you guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, even if I wanted to be, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber sharing my opinion. So please, you guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, I know for my main employment, realtor, loan officer, instructor, right? I get it. I have some experience. I have some pretty good knowledge. Plus, I went through foreclosure myself, right? So I'm actually walking this path with you guys because I'm standing out right now. I'm renting. It's a long story on the rent. I'm going to make a video on it. I'm having to extend my lease. I'm going to conclude now. But here's the thing, at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to my channel in the future moving forward. Now that we're getting closer to buy time, not there yet, but we're getting closer. Anyways, you guys, let's jump into this article right now. The U.S. housing market may finally be cooling off. Nearly 1 in 5 home sellers dropped their price during the 4-week period ending May 22nd, the highest rate since 2019, according to a weekly Redfin study published Thursday. The same 4-week period saw 13% fewer homes for sale, browser research on Google, and a 12% year-over-year drop in home tours and other related services from Redfin agents, the largest such decline since April 2020, or in 2 years. Do y'all see this data? So to all the non-believers, or it's not going to come to my city, or it's only going to go up, or the demand is too strong, how do you explain this data? I'm waiting. Comment below. How do you explain this data, right? All the non-believers, right? How do you explain it? There's no guessing needed. We don't have to guess. We know the trajectory of our housing market. And you guys, if you don't do something about it in your life, you're going to miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. So please, y'all, take what I'm saying seriously, empower yourself, self-educate, and improve your financial situation, because I know you guys will win if you do that. Let's continue. Y'all, the data is so overwhelming. Look at the additional data we have in this article, which is going to be referenced in my description. So please check it out for yourself. Meanwhile, the Market Composite Index, which tracks mortgage purchase applications, dropped 1.2% during the week ending May 2nd, and sales of new homes are at their lowest level since April 2020, or 2 years, down 16.6%, you guys. Sales down 16.6% from March, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, published Tuesday. Taken together, the numbers suggest that increasing homeownership costs have shrunk the pool of potential homebuyers, forcing sellers to lower their prices. The interest rate for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage has surged by nearly 2% since January, increasing mortgage costs by 42% year over year. I mean, seriously, you guys, the data is really piling up here. Wouldn't you agree? Now, to one of my subscribers, AA, dude, how do you explain this, right? I'm not trying to knock you. I get it. You believe something else. You have your own opinion. But dude, seriously, it's really piling up now, don't you think? Now, I'll also say this, you guys. I know not every metro city has been hit. Jeff, I know you're listening, dude. It's going to come, right? There's no metro area that's going to be immune to this. Pretty much everything's a house of cards. Now, again, not all metro areas are going to collapse the same or correct the same. But here's the overall thing, y'all. The housing market is not the stock market. It's much slower and also much easier to read, right? So I'm saying stay patient. Let's continue. All right, more data, more sounding the alarm here. Sellers are still asking for a lot of money. The median asking price for a home climbed to a record-setting $418,000, up 17.8% year over year, according to the Redfin study. But the rate of price growth has been relatively low over the past 4 weeks, suggesting a possible plateau. Picture of a softening housing market is becoming more clear, especially to home sellers increasingly turning to price drops as buyers become more cost conscious, thank God, under higher mortgage rates. So you guys, you see the rising interest rates were actually a super good thing. A Redfin chief economist wrote in the study's report, "For now, mortgage rates have stabilized, and I expect prices to do the same." But you guys, here's the thing. Yes, for now, rates have stabilized, and I explained that in my last Thursday update video. But remember what Jerome Powell is saying. Remember what's going to happen in June with the selling of mortgage-backed securities. We're going to have a surge again, right? Right now, it's plateaued, as have home prices, but rates are not going to just plateau. They're going to shoot up according to the Federal Reserve, according to what they've said, right? No guessing. No guessing here, right? According to what they're saying. Let's continue reading. Fairweather also commented on the potential slowdown, noting that homebuyers might be able to take advantage of shrinking prices throughout the upcoming summer. That's crazy that they're saying so quickly. This sudden pressure on sellers is good news for me and for those homebuyers who can still afford to buy at today's higher mortgage rates. These trends point to an even cooler market this summer. But I want to caution you guys, right? This is happening really quickly. But even if you guys do find deals in summer, I'm going to suggest you are still cautious, because even if you find good deals this summer, if you wait longer, you're going to find really good deals. And that's why I'm saying probably still not a good time to buy in summer. The earliest that I can see right now to where even I would consider buying is Q4 of 2022. And I've said that since the beginning of doing these vlogs full time. I've always said Q4 of 2022 into 2023, probably going to be the best times to purchase real estate in decades, right? And we're starting to see that now. In fact, actually, I'm starting to kind of consider that I may have been somehow too conservative, right? But I'm learning myself, right? I know I have a ton of experience, but I'm still learning myself, because ultimately nobody has a crystal ball. Now, I want to end this video, you guys, with a couple of conclusions that I want to share with you about this data. Now, the alarm is sounding. The data is out. The warnings are given. The writing is on the wall. All we need to do now is adjust, right? And also, you guys, because it's getting close to buy time, not yet. I'm not saying to buy yet, but it's getting close to buy time. What I'm going to start doing is I'm still going to have my hand to the pulse in the housing market. I'm going to still break down these articles, but I'm going to shift my content a little bit that basically focuses more on preparation to buy, like how does credit work, how to interview a realtor, how to interview a loan officer, and the most important thing, how to track the data in your local market. And you guys are going to start seeing videos come out like that throughout the next coming weeks. And I really want to kind of focus now on the good stuff and kind of shift away from all of this data that we have from all over the place. So again, I ask all the negative people that are non-believers, how do you explain this data? I'm not knocking you guys. I'm just wondering, in your minds, how do you dismiss this, right? How do you dismiss it? I don't understand. But either way, you guys, I really appreciate you just watching this video. I really do. And I definitely appreciate you traveling along this journey with me. Now, if you're out there investing in real estate, I do wish you luck, and I hope you win.